This is an art installation about solutions that almost nobody ever wants to talk about, and it's hiding right here in this little keyhole. But before talking about what that is, we first need to talk about the magnitude of the problem. For the last 6 years, I've been creating art to fight against this. Mountains and mountains of single-use plastics that keeps getting worse every single year. This behind me, by the way, is not even trash. It's how much New York City recycles every 12 hours. And they only recycle about 17% of their waste. The 3 R's are reduce, reuse, and recycle. But there's one more R that I think is really important that I haven't really had the chance to talk about before, and that is refills, which are the obvious solution to single-use plastics. Not only do you get more material for less cost, you get it without all the problems of single-use plastics. Doesn't get any fresher than this. Luckily for me, my friends at Kiehl's believed in the same thing, and they said,
hey Ben, let's go make some crazy art.
The next question, of course, is what kind of single-use plastics are we trying to collect? Since food is dominating that conversation, I thought to do something completely different. So for this project, we decided to focus on household waste products instead. Shampoo, conditioner, laundry detergent, soaps, and creams. For this, we turned to our friends at the Sustainable Fashion Community Center.
Hi, my name is Andrea, and for 2 months, we swapped 1 item of clothing for 1 item of plastic.
This is what 1,000 bottles looks like.
And by combining forces with Kiehl's take-back program, we managed to collect over 3 tons of plastic, which meant hours and hours of sorting, organizing, drilling, tying, and cleaning tens of thousands of bottles and containers to prepare them for the art installation. This was obviously a mountain of work, but thankfully we had hundreds of volunteers who offered to come to help us out over the course of 3 weeks. For me, it's really exciting.
I'm having a lot of fun. It allows different communities to come together, refill in the way. Yeah.
I'm excited to see how this is going to turn out.
I think everybody needs to see this.
My friends at SFDS engineered a large modular metal structure that could be broken into smaller puzzle pieces, which we then covered in wood, chicken wire, and used plastic pallet wrap. From there, we painted rows and rows of plastics and bottles a metallic silver, converting it from trash to something much more seductive and beautiful. This piece was inspired by the Greek legend of the Hydra, which grows a new head every single time you cut one off. On the surface, it looks like a complex, tangled issue that feels impossible to resolve. We're running up right at the end of the project, and we're trying to get everything done just in the nick of time. But when you look closer, you can actually discover the miniature world of refill solutions that we hid within the heart of the art installation. A gorgeous refill center inspired by old school apothecaries from before plastics was invented. For refills to work, we need everyone to participate. It is 11 p.m. and we're just getting started. We need individuals, we need brands, we need governments and cities. And so for this final touch of the installation, we wanted to add mirrors on the edge of every head so that we could invite everyone, regardless of their background, to ask themselves how they can contribute to fighting the single-use plastic crisis. There's no silver bullet solution, but one thing we can do is...
don't rebuy, just refill!
If you want to come see the art installation in person, you can head over to the High Line right above the Chelsea Market before the 17th of April. And if you missed that for whatever reason, you can head over to Kearney Point in New Jersey, where the installation will live on forever.
I refill, I reuse. Plastic bags I kindly refuse. Reduce consumption, I choose to cruise on my bike. When I move truth, I quick nix the plastic. Fix it before the landfills. Reflect upon the grand hills. Affect a change in action. Human life is just a fraction. Generations of people pass us. The future and the past to see a world of plastic dust.